Hey guys, so this is a little basement tour. So this building was built probably around 1911, and it was sold recently after being in the same ownership for over 30 years. There was an elderly man that had bought this place in the 90s, but I was able to, by some miracle of God, able to hack the lockbox on a back door. The lockbox itself looks like it's also from the 90s. And there's one key in there that managed to open this basement. So I'm giving you a little first-hand tour of what's left behind. This little grandpa workshop area right here, as I like to call it. You know, I got some weird left-behind tools and things. Cute little vise right here. Actually, that vise had a baby. See? Isn't that the cutest little vise you've ever seen? So anyways, they're actually remodeling this building, and by remodeling I mean they're gutting it completely to the bone. So all of what you see here is going to be gutted down to the brick. You got this cool, weird little room right here. Weird, old-ass wallpaper. Kind of smells funny a little. It's cozy though. I love basements, so like a finished basement room. This is probably original to the building, I bet, when they finish this. It's been pretty well cleared out. There's not much left behind. Looks like an American flag. Yeah, I have to take that. Huh. Blackhawks hat. No wonder they left that behind. And then we got this, we got a bunch of little storage rooms. I'm gonna give you a quick little glance at these dingy little rooms made of wood. It's just a storage area. Nobody really gave two thoughts about it. Weird little bags of clothespins. So here's another little storage room. Not much to see here. Extra radiator. That's pretty neat. Look at that. Old details. And you always find little things hidden in the cracks too, like there's this Milwaukee tool of some sort. Speed something or other. Oh, a jigsaw. Yeah, and if you look around, you look underneath, under the shelves, you look in the cracks, you always find random odds and ends that were left behind. So that's the door I came in through, and that leads to the basement stairwell. Got another little room here. Looks like they refitted this in the 60s. Nice quality pine. You got a cedar closet right here. Nice little shelving unit. All plywood. Doesn't look like much left in here. But sometimes you can actually find the date stamped on the plywood so you know when it was built. So yeah, this is all going to get gutted. It's a 4-unit building. It's got a garden apartment. So I think it was probably built in the 40s, this garden apartment I'm going to show you. Now it's super, super dingy. But back then, there was, a serious need for housing, so any nook and cranny of any old building, well, hey, Johnny needs a place to live. Well, I got this closet in the basement. I could, fit it with a bathroom and a kitchen, and voila. Now we're walking into the apartment. But first, I want to show you this. It's pretty cool. There's still power in this place. Look at that. That is like the coolest lamp wall sconce that I've ever seen. But let's get back to our lighting here. What's this guy? Oh my gosh. Yep, he had a situation. So now we're entering, this is the living room. So it's got original baseboard and trim work and stuff, which, well, maybe not original, but it's definitely really old. And here you got the kitchen area. For some reason they were digging into the dirt here and a lot of sand in the soil. Check this out though. Old ass cabinets. Really old stove. That's pretty cool. Here's your bathroom. Yeah, they dug into here. Unless they got a serious raccoon problem. But yeah, look at this stuff. That's a clawfoot tub under this plywood. Look at that. Not easy to get a good view of it. It's all covered in crap. A weird sticker here on the wall. Cool light fixture. Yeah, they probably won't salvage this stuff, but got some empty boxes. Not much left to see here. Yeah, just a quick little tour. Jesus memorabilia. So, thanks for stopping by. Oh, and last but not least, we got this little bedroom here. Doesn't look like it's been lived in for 50 years, but I could be wrong. So, here's your closet. Thanks for stopping by.